This is Lisa, and you're listening to the Fuzzy Little Heart Radio Hour, where we play all local music.
You might think I am unhappy, 'cause I don't drive a fine car. I don't own a big house in LA. I'm never gonna be a rock star. Yeah, but I don't have to hire nobody to keep the adoring crowds back. And I have found the good friends I got make up for the fans that I lack. And I'm free. Blues free. Yeah, I'm free. Blues free. My day job ain't driving me crazy. I found a place for my skills, and I make just enough money stay just ahead of my bills. And I ain't made anyone angry. I got no one on my back. I don't owe anyone anything that I can afford to pay back. And I'm free. I'm blues free. Yeah, I'm free. Free. I got no reason to worry. I got no reason to fret. I still got my wife and my house and my car, and my dog hasn't run away yet. And I'm free. Blues free. Yeah, I'm free. Blues free. Blues free. Blues free. Blues free. Blues blues free. Blues free.
Good afternoon, and welcome to another episode of the Fuzzy Little Heart Radio Hour. I'm Lisa, and during this hour, we're going to talk about local music events and listen to music from local bands playing in the area. This episode covers events from today through July 24th. Just a disclaimer, many of the shows are outdoors, so if weather's ever iffy, I recommend checking online first before you venture too far out for a show. We started the show with the song Blues Free, which is a 2016 song by Rings. They're out of the Fox Valley area, and they usually play acoustic rock covers, but they do have a few originals. They're playing tonight at Solu Winery outside Cascade at 5:30 p.m. And next we have a song by Nick Dittmeyer and the Sawdusters. They're a band out of southern Indiana, but this is their third or fourth time stopping in Sheboygan in the last few years, so they're kind of becoming regulars. They're playing tonight at Three Sheeps Brewing on North Avenue at 7 p.m. Here's their song Running Away from 2024.
Over the line and you're over the limit. You're too far gone till you way down in it all. You're too far gone. And I walk these streets since I was young. Have the same fears, feel so numb. Something about this town. Whoa, looks like it's going down. And I can't shake the feeling that something is sinking around me. Oh, and this premonition, it's long been conditioned. Start running away. Stand above the freeway on the overpass. You got 7 billion ants trapped in the glass. Oh, where do they go? You're down by the river, you're over the hill. You say nothing ever changes, you'll probably never will. Oh, darkness all around, and I can't shake the feeling that something is sinking around me. Oh, and this premonition, it's long been conditioned. Start running get ready for work, go back to sleep. I love you more than you will know, and I can't shake the feeling that something is sinking around me. Oh, and this premonition, it's long been conditioned. Start running, running away.
There's a mountain of clouds on the Michigan Ocean at dawn. The sound of the surf on the sand is the sound of home. I've been away too long. The sound of the road is a chorus of pavement and tires. The sound of the radio stations from town to town to town. As I find my way back home, find my way back home. There was a time when this suitcase, oh, this guitar case, is the only home I ever longed for. To a night when I saw your face in the crowd. Oh, I was lost and found in the moment, that moment. Find my way back home, find my way back home. The night of the concert, the theater lights burning low. The sound of the stage is the echo of every song it's held before. Let's get ready for the show. The sound of the crowd, the tidal swell crashing the shore. You can feel it in waves, and you make the stage feel like home. We thank you for bringing us home. Yeah, we thank you for bringing us home. Oh, this feels to me like home, and you feel to me like home. So where you going? No, I'll never be alone. So never be alone. Oh, I'm coming home. 'Cause there was a time when this suitcase, oh, this guitar case, is the only home I ever longed for. To a night when I saw your face in the crowd. Oh, I was lost and found in the moment, that moment. There's a mountain of clouds on the Michigan Ocean at dawn. The sound of the surf on the sand, it's the sound of home. I've been away too long.
I wanna be a real tough guy. I wanna be a real tough guy. I wanna be a real tough guy. I wanna be a real tough guy.
second song in that set was The Bellwether with their song Suitcase off their 2019 album Don't Let Your Blood Run Still. They're a band out of Sheboygan, and they're playing Saturday at 11 a.m. at the City Green in Sheboygan as part of the John Michael Kohler Art Center Midsummer Festival of the Arts. There's music throughout the day, 100 artist booths, art-making experiences, and food trucks. And then they're also playing Tuesday at 5 p.m. at the 8th Streetery in downtown Sheboygan. And then the song I just played is Drew & Associates' new song, Tough Guy. Drew will be performing at the Rock and Wrestling event. It's going to be on 8th Street in Sheboygan, outside Freak Toys. There's rock bands and wrestling all day from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Downtown Sheboygan is going to be an interesting place tomorrow. The blocks all around the Art Center will be closed for the art festival, and then just a few blocks away, 8th Street will be closed for wrestling. Two very different events, and I'm all for it. I love the variety. But be aware of all those closures if you plan to drive around downtown. So we're going to go a little heavier. We're going to play a song by From Ashes to Embers, which is a band out of Chicago. And they're playing tomorrow at 3 p.m. as part of the Rock and Wrestling event. Here's their song Made of Misery by From Ashes to Embers off their 2024 album titled Volume 1.
I'm so afraid of all my mistakes. atop a hill on a bed of winter snow, where footprints of the keeper's past will follow where you go. The laughter of Miss Minnie still echoes through the hall, nearer to her bedroom where she took her final fall. All the way from New York City to Doe County did she go. She fell in love with this beauty and never went back home. The waves still crash upon the cliff to the house that sits above, where whispers break the silence in a house once filled with love. The light no longer shines before those lingering left behind. Faces flashing, windows stepping back and forth in time. Toss a penny in the wishing well to thank her in a grave. For the sailors on Lake Michigan's waters did she save. Sailors and their families wake the ghost inside, uncovering the secrets that she might have meant to hide. She creeps around doorways, but never to be seen, looking over shoulders. Is it all a dream? Up the creaking stairs to the tower does she float, but do not dare to follow, for it's locked by key and bolt. She stands at the bedroom doorway and sees the moment of her death, replaying how her heart stopped and she took her final breath. The light no longer shines before those lingering left behind. Faces flashing, windows stepping back and forth in time. Toss a penny in the wishing well to thank her in a grave. For the sailors on Lake Michigan's waters did she save.
And that was Ghosts of Sherwood Point by Celeste Rose off her 2021 album Part-Time. Celeste is back in town. She moved to Colorado about 5 years ago, and now she's back. So we hope to see much more of her shows around the area. But if you are just joining us, I'm Lisa, and you're listening to the Fuzzy Little Heart Radio Hour, where we play local music and talk about live music events. The next song is a song by Rose Canyon Band. They're from the Oshkosh area, and they've been around quite a while. They're playing tomorrow at 7 p.m. at the Osthoff Lake Deck in Elkhart Lake. This is Rose Canyon's song Border Bound off their 1980 album Destiny.
And now I'm border bound, going underground. Border bound, going underground. Well, I'm border bound, going underground. Border bound, going underground. and die for glory, while others die for lust. They'll chase me to hell and back before I bite the dust. 'Cause now I'm border bound, going underground, border bound, going underground, border bound, going underground. 'Cause I'm border bound, going underground. This side of the border, and now I'm dying on the road. Struck down by the bullet from a bounty hunter's gun. In my hour of darkness, may the silence take store. Was it tear away my flesh? The devil take the soul. Now I'm border bound, going underground, border bound, going underground. Well, I'm border bound, going underground, border bound, going underground.
Long about my 18th year, I went to the Corps and they cut my hair. Before then, I was just an old, well, hippie boy. In camp, I saw a man singing in the church. I knew right then that I was gonna give birth to a career of mine, country music, singing songs. But I was lost in the crowd, playing in the scene. I wanted to scream out loud, hey, what about me? Someday I'm gonna be like him. Someday I'm gonna be like Tim. Sing some songs on your radio, sell 1 million records, you never know. Someday I'm gonna be like Tim. Yeah. Well, a bar in the middle of nowhere, I sang his first hit. It was Don't Take the Girl, kinda messed up a little bit, but the people were all saying, hey, just keep singing them songs. Yeah, Yeah, somewhere in the third verse I was feeling pretty good. I fell to my knees just where Johnny stood. Them words coming out like this choir angel's voice in country gold. But I was lost in the crowd, playing in the scene. I wanted to scream out loud, hey, what about me? Someday I'm gonna be like him. Someday I'm gonna be like Tim. Sing some songs on your radio, sell 1,000,000 records, you never know. Someday I'm gonna be like Tim. Someday I'm gonna be like Tim. Y'all gotta sing it with me now. Someday I'm gonna be like Tim. Sing some songs on the radio, sell 1,000,000 records, you never know. Someday I'm gonna be like Tim. Yeah, like Tim. Oh, here we go, boy.
And we just heard Be Like Tim, which is a 2021 song by Jeff Landon. And Jeff, I believe, is from the Waukesha area. He's playing Sunday at noon at Solu Winery outside Cascade. And then later that afternoon, the Love Monkeys are playing at Solu. They're starting at 3 p.m., so they're likely on the ticketed big stage. The Love Monkeys are a band out of Milwaukee, and this is their 1996 song, Candle in Your Dreams, off the album Hair on the Soap.
shadow in your heart. I'll be a candle in your Every time you smile, I feel the twinkle in your eyes. It never really matters when we're so far out of time. Every time you cry, a teardrop melts the ice inside. I'm a shadow in your heart. I'll be a candle in your dreams.
Just an old shack set back in the woods, placed by a slow-moving stream. Just an old shack, dirty windows and screens. Just an old shack, so it seems. Friends gather here, drink whiskey and beer. They'll talk of old times, sing songs of good cheer. This old shack full of memories. This old shack with one door. Some places are special, some are not, but this old shack hits the spot. Friends gather here, drink whiskey and beer. They'll talk of old times, sing songs of good cheer. Drinking soda and beer out on the front porch, lit by the light of a mosquito torch. Listen to the creek as it ripples by, while stars like pearls light up the sky. Friends gather here, drink whiskey and beer. They'll talk of old times, sing songs of good cheer. Just an old shack set back in the woods, placed by a slow-moving stream. Just an old shack, dirty windows and screens. Just an old shack, so it seems.
And that was Just an Old Shack by Red Star Express off their album Newton Grass. They're a band out of Newton, and they're playing Wednesday at 6 p.m. at River Park in Sheboygan Falls. There's far more music happening than I can mention on the show, so you can find a full list of all the music happening in and around Sheboygan County on the events tab of fuzzylittlehart.com. And then next we're going to play a song by Aaron Krebs, who I believe is out of the Appleton, Oshkosh area, and Paul Suckerman from Sheboygan. They're playing Wednesday at 7 p.m. at Siebkens Resort in Elkhart Lake. This is the song Someone to Watch Over Me off Aaron's 2023 album, Brighter Days.
There's a saying old, says that love is blind. Still we're often told, seek and ye shall find. So I'm going to seek a certain lad I've had in mind. Looking everywhere, haven't found him yet. He's the big affair I cannot forget. Only man I ever think of with regret. I'd like to add his initials to my monogram. Tell me, where is the shepherd for this lost lamb? There's a somebody I'm longing to see. I hope that he turns out to be someone to watch over me. I'm a little lamb who's lost in the wood. I know I could always be good to one who'll watch over me. Although he may not be the man some girls think of as handsome, to my heart he carries the key, the key. So won't you tell him, please, oh, put on some speed, follow my lead, 'cause I need someone to watch over me. I need someone to watch over me.
Double on the double, thinking he could be a movie
And we just heard Crystalline off Moonglow's 2021 album, also titled Moonglow. They're out of the Milwaukee area, and they're the opening act for the Levitt Amp show this Thursday, the 24th. So they're going to be playing at City Green in downtown Sheboygan at 6 o'clock. And the next we're going to play a song by Jim Olschmidt. He's a Sheboygan musician, and he's going to be playing at the Shore Club Tiki Bar in Elkhart Lake on Thursday at 6 p.m. This is Jim's song, 29's a Good Road.
29's a good road, well worth going down. 29's a good road, well worth going down. All the way from Eau Claire on into Titletown. Well, it feels so good to get off I-94. Yes, it feels so good to get off I-94. Put a disc in the player, put the pedal down to the floor. Oh, when you go by Stanley, there's a big old prison there. Yeah, when you roll into Stanley, there's a big old prison there. Razor wire on the fence stops incarceration in the air. Check out Red Mountain when you cruise past Warsaw Town. Check out Red Mountain when you go by Warsaw Town. Because the place gets a jumping when the snow is on the ground. 29's a good road, well worth going down.
29, Highway 29.
29's a good road, well worth going down.
29, Highway 29.
All the way from Eau Claire on into Titletown. Yeah, let's roll down. Now I'm down on the east end, rolling in Bonduelle. I'm down on the east end, rolling past Bonduelle. Or maybe it was Sean, or sometimes it's hard to tell. 29's a good road, well worth going down.
29, Highway 29.
29's a good road, well worth going down.
29, Highway 29.
All the way from Eau Claire on into Titletown.
And we're coming to the end of this week's episode. Thank you for joining me. We'll end with a song by Keith Obler. He was one of the founding members of Sunblind Lion, and they actually had a big article about Sunblind Lion this week in the Beacon, including a picture of a 1975 performance. So if you get this paper in your mailbox, I recommend checking it out. It's like page 18. Keith was interviewed for the article. Couldn't help but chuckle at this part in the paper. He's talking about a Greyhound bus that they had. We have some memories from that time on it, but I can't talk about them now, Keith Coyley stated, keeping his reputation as a government official in mind. But yeah, I recommend read the whole thing. It's pretty good. He is playing as the Obler Boys, which is a duo with his son Luke, on Thursday at 6 p.m. at the Osthoff Lake Deck in Elkhart Lake. This is Keith's song, Go Easy, from his album, The First 30 Years. Rock your fuzzy little heart.
Free
Again, I'm Lisa, and you've been listening to all local music on the Fuzzy Little Heart Radio Hour. Opening and closing music were composed and performed by Ted Bingham and Marlon Smith. You can visit us at fuzzylittlehart.com or email us at fzlhonline@gmail.com, and you can also find us on Facebook. If you're a musician that lives or performs in the Sheboygan area and would like to hear your music on our show, contact us. Thank you for listening to Fuzzy Little Heart and Mead Community Radio.